Bernice stood up, kicking Twitch in the shin. "Don't stop, you lazy sack of potatoes! We got a show to put on!" She grabbed the garden hose, aimed it at her crotch one last time, and rinsed off the cardboard dust in Twitch's sweat. Water sprayed everywhere, soaking her gray hair and making her look like a drowned rat from a cartoon. She twisted the dial to a fine mist and sprayed her face, slicking her makeup against her skin. "Perfect," she muttered, her eyes glassy and wild. "Now I look like a high-class call girl who fell into a septic tank." She grabbed Twitch by the ear again and hauled him toward the back door. "Come on, you wrinkled prune. Let's go show Tyler what a real man looks like." Tyler opened the back door, rubbing his eyes, looking bleary and confused. "Ma'am, I was wondering where you went." Bernice kicked the door shut with her heel and marched into the living room. She dragged Twitch in by his ear, and he stumbled through the door, coughing up a lung. He was still wearing his tuxedo jacket, which was now covered in alley slime and grime. "Tyler," Bernice said, her voice dripping with lust and menace, "I want you to meet my new friend. His name is Twitch, and he's a terrible fuck." Tyler blinked, his eyes widening as he took in the sight, a naked, sweaty, 80-something-year-old woman dragging a half-naked, cabbage-breath old man through his living room. Twitch here couldn't keep it up for more than 2 minutes. Bernice sneered, throwing Twitch onto the floral couch. "He's weak. He's pathetic. He's a waste of good dick meat." She turned to Tyler, her face flushed and her chest heaving. She grabbed his shirt and tore it open, buttons flying across the room like shrapnel. "You," she growled, her eyes locking onto Tyler's crotch, "you're a stud. You've got the energy of a jackrabbit on espresso. You're gonna show me what I've been missing all these years." She pushed him onto the couch, then climbed on top of him, straddling his waist. She grabbed his face and forced him to look at her. "Listen to me and listen good," she commanded, grinding her hips against his zipper. "We're gonna have a contest. Twitch is gonna watch, and we're gonna see who can make me scream the loudest. If you lose, you're gonna eat Twitch out until he's hard again. If you win..." She unzipped his pants and grabbed his cock, stroking it with a rough, dry grip. "If you win, I'm gonna let you fuck me in the ass. Right here, right now." Tyler's eyes bulged out of his head. "You want to? In your ass?" she confirmed, leaning down and whispering in his ear. "I want you to ream me until I can't sit down for a week. Now, get to work, you little bastard. Prove you're a man." She sat up, presenting herself to him. "Suck it, Tyler! Suck it like you're starving! Make me wet so I can ride you like a bronco." Tyler didn't need to be told twice. He grabbed her hips and buried his face between her legs. He licked and sucked with a frenzy that was almost violent. Bernice threw her head back and screamed, her body arching off the couch. "Oh, yes, that's it," she yelled, her voice cracking. You're better than Twitch. You're a goddamn animal. Suck the juice right out of me. She looked down at Twitch, who was sitting on the edge of the coffee table, watching with a mixture of disgust and arousal. See this, Twitch? This is what a real man looks like. This is what you'll never be again. She grabbed Tyler's hair and pulled him up. Now, get behind me. I want you to stroke it while I tell you how much you suck. She bent over the arm of the couch, her ass in the air, wiggling it at Tyler. Stick it in. Do it now. I want to feel you splitting me open. Tyler grabbed his cock and aimed it at her hole. It was already stretched and messy from Twitch, but Bernice didn't care. She pushed back, meeting his thrust halfway. Oh, fuck! She screamed as he entered her. It's tight! It's so tight! You're gonna break me in half! She started to bounce, her hips slapping against Tyler's thighs. She was wild, uncontrolled, and completely out of control. She was a cougar on the prowl, and she was taking down 2 men at once. Look at him, Twitch! She yelled, pointing a shaking finger at Tyler. Look at him fuck me! He's gonna cream pie me until I drown in jizz. Tyler grunted and slammed into her, harder and harder. He was sweating, his muscles flexing, his face contorted with effort. Bernice matched him stroke for stroke, her moans and screams filling the house. I'm coming, she shrieked, her body convulsing. I'm coming like a freight train. Tyler, pull out. I want to see it. Tyler pulled out just in time, spraying his load all over her back and her ass. It was a hot, sticky mess that dripped down her spine. Clean it up, Bernice ordered, turning around and grabbing his face. Lick it off me, you little slut. Lick up every drop. She grabbed Twitch and pulled him closer. Now you lazy bastard, get down here and eat Tyler out. I want to see you get some energy back. I want to see you suck some dick. Twitch groaned, but he got down on his knees and leaned in to lick Tyler's cock, which was still hard and dripping with Bernice's juices. Bernice laughed, a deep, throaty sound that shook the floorboards. This is the life, she said, slapping Twitch on the back of the head. This is the life.